a little bit dumb. When we pull up, press down on the hoe, she's the one for me. Put them in their place if they ever try to come for me. Man, I really thought you'd be the one that won with me. When the time come and need a coat, we make a big play. Take it all snow in the summer, spin a big cash.
Talk with Easy podcast, where we focus on building, connecting, and networking. Today, I got a special guest in the building, Pretty Bae. How you feeling?
I'm so nervous because it's like my first little interview.
Oh, you good?
But what's good, y'all?
Oh, we good. We good. You know, we just chilling.
It's
I appreciate
pretty in the
you.
building. I know I don't post a lot of pictures, but I'm pretty.
Yeah, for sure. We appreciate you coming through and rocking with us one time for the culture. And first, I want to touch on where you from.
Okay, so I'm originally from Manassas, Virginia. And then I moved to Woodbridge in like middle school, and that's just kind of, I guess, where I molded into the adult that I am today. So I always say like I'm from Woodbridge for real.
Okay.
My family is from Shawsville, Virginia. So. Okay.
So what was the music scene like out there? Like what drove you to doing music being from that area?
Honestly, it wasn't even where I was from that got me into music.
Okay.
My older sister, she always did music. Like she was part of they had like a little go-go group or whatever. Her friends and stuff. And you know, then she went on to do singing and rapping and stuff. So she like 10 years older, so I just always was with her in the studios and stuff.
Okay. So how was your upbringing? Would you say it was rough, fun, like?
I would say that it was a lot more going on under the surface.
Yeah. Okay. I respect that. About what age did you start getting into music?
I would say after I graduated high school. So probably like 18, 19.
Okay.
Yeah, like 18, 19.
Okay.
That's when I started. I think Cardi B came out with like Bodak Yellow around that time, and T Grizzly had the First Day Out joint around that. Yeah. Okay. And those were some of the first little freestyles I ever had wrote.
Okay. Now, the Paid in Full joint that was on the recent album, that joint, it came off kind of aggressive. Like, would you say that was part of your upbringing, like your childhood, like? When you started jumping into the music, like, was your life aggressive at that time?
When I first started doing music, I would say like aggression kind of always been there. Like family wise, yeah, that's something that we still to this day is stuff that's still being sorted out. So that just kind of is what it is.
For sure.
But Paid in Full, I just felt like that was just kind of like a fun song for me, like just kind of like the type of dudes that I've dated or, you know, that kind of thing. Like it was just kind of like, you know, like.
Okay. So like what's the day-to-day like for a Pretty Bae? Like what you wake up, like what you doing?
Right now, so I'm a new mom.
Okay,
my son is one. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
And right now, that's it. Just day to day, getting up, taking care of my son.
For sure.
Work and doing music. Like that's it. Like I really don't even hang out like that no more. I'm trying to step back out because now I know it's crazy because I always was the hangout type. Yeah. But now that I actually been taking my music serious and need to be out, I ain't really been feeling it. Yeah. But mainly too because you know the whole mom thing.
Yeah, for sure. So do you write freestyle? Like how do you do your music?
I write most of my stuff.
How do you find time like with the little one? Like how do you go? You just write whenever you get a second, or do you arrange time?
Before I get in the shower, or like if I'm sitting on the toilet or something. Sometimes I'd be sitting on the toilet. I don't even be using the toilet. I just like to be in the bathroom. Like it's like the bathroom is how you get away from your kid.
Yeah, for sure. For real. I can see that. What are some artists that inspire you? Like who you listen to?
I would say that I feel like I just started listening to Young Blue. And I like his stuff. Like some of my newest stuff that come out might be a little more singy. I really like I love his vibe. And really I feel like I don't really listen to other artists for inspiration for real, if that makes sense. Like I just kind of I use my own stuff, my own things that I've been through or my own things that I've seen or whatever it is to like inspire myself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't know if you listen to a few songs, but
I've listened to the whole album the whole way here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like my stuff don't really sound like nobody else, if that makes sense. So it's like sound wise, I don't really like listen to nobody for their sound.
So, but even if you wasn't really considering them inspirations, is Youngblue the only person you rocking with? Like,
who do I listen to? Like day to day.
It don't have to be inspirations, but like who you listen to?
It's actually this dude, Big Cootie.
I heard of him. Yeah.
I think he from like Memphis or something.
Okay.
He be cranking.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Is that one of Gucci artists? I think. He might be 1017. I don't know, but I heard of him though.
I don't think he signed yet. Did he
for
get
real?
signed?
I don't know. I thought I saw that, but
he might did, and I ain't see it. But he cranked. Like I got him in my playlist. I listen to him like every day. I listen to Lil Durk. I listen to Future. You know, everybody, mostly the same people that everybody else listen to. Myself.
Yeah, for sure. No, you got to be a fan of yourself. I feel like that. You know, you your biggest critic for real. Yeah. All right. Well, let me ask you this: are you an artist that can work with anybody, or do you feel like you got to have that relationship or that bond first before you really lock in with somebody, music wise?
If somebody pay me to do it, I can work with anybody.
Anybody.
But the best product you probably gonna get from me is if I actually really vibe with it. Like if we have a vibe.
Yeah, for sure. Have you worked with any artists?
Yeah, actually I do. I haven't dropped the stuff yet, but yeah, I got like a few. Yeah, they're local though.
Okay.
Like
yeah, for sure. So do you got like a manager, or are you like? Because I noticed, what is it? Prettiest or Privilege or something? Pretty Privilege. Is that like your label?
I just be like making something up when I put that up for real.
Oh, okay. No, I think you should probably make it legit though.
No, I actually decided to make it legit, but it's gonna be a Pretty University.
Okay.
So
yeah,
you
should probably try to lock that in, especially in the stage you in.
Yeah.
Like where you starting to do things, because I peeped the booth to streets or whatever. That's how I peeped it, and I was like, okay, you know, I mean, there ain't too many females on there, you know, for one. But I was like, you know, it's good to see female rappers. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's flooded with males. You know, you need the females in there too. I feel like, you know. So it's Pretty Privileged like your label, or is that just like something you came up with?
That's something that I just kind of be making up when I be posting the music.
I got you. Okay. So do you plan on expanding your team? Like, do you got other rappers on your team?
No, actually I don't. I'm looking for a team. Like that's what I would like to get out there. I'm looking for a team. Like I need a team like that's in this. Like I feel like I always be like cool with people that either have their own thing going on or like other people that's just kind of like they already set in whatever they got going.
Right. And
so they don't understand like the hunger that I have to do what I'm trying to do. And it's like they be like, oh yeah, you know, I want to be down, I want to be a part of it, and they're not 100%. So sure, I definitely want a team of people that's 100%. Like everybody got their role, everybody want to like do something, everybody want to accomplish something, like for real.
You gotta have that. Like, that's definitely important. Who are some of the artists like in your area that you know that's serious right now?
In my area, I would say Trey Romel. I'll say him. He definitely been doing music a long time, and I definitely will say I have seen him be consistent and heard his music get better.
That's his stage name?
Yeah.
Trey Romel. Okay. I have to look into that.
So him, Pat Mo, the CEO, he just got out recently, and he been on his music tip the whole time, like dropping videos and dropping music. So I definitely see them. And obviously, like, you know, some of the bigger artists like Fat Trail, he been on his music tip since he came out. And yeah, that's kind of just
What
it.
about like the Seaville area?
I'll be honest, I'm not in
Not
tune.
really hip to that. Okay, I got you. For sure. So like on your hood song, you like take me to your hood, like what was like the process of making that song?
So that's like a fun ghetto ratchet girly song, like kind of just like me and my homegirls in the summer, like we pulling up to the hoods,
sure.
like that's what we doing. So it's like take me to your hood, like that's when we had all the fun, like
Okay, so
take us around your way.
yeah, for sure. So it's like, was it safe to say like that's the type of dude you feeling? Like that's the type of dude you looking for?
And let me be clear on this too. Okay, let me be very clear on this. A lot of this music is previously written. Like I'm somebody's mama now.
Okay.
And I got a whole new flow and sound on the way. So some of this stuff is just kind of in between. But I would say that like the type of dude that I'm looking for, like those are the type of dudes that are fun. They're fun.
I got you. Yup.
But what I'm looking for, like what I need like a sophisticated gangster.
So do you feel like relationships can throw like a wrench in the music? Like, or do you feel like if you got the right person, you should be straight?
I feel like, yeah, like if you got the right person, you should be straight. And if it does, then they not the right person.
I feel you. So like off of that subject, like in the background of your song, is that you or is that just
That's
like
me.
that's you? So do you put that in every song, or is it you have to re-record it?
Nah, just I be putting it in every song.
Oh, okay, so
like,
you say it and then you do it in every. So it's not like a tag that you can just put in any song.
No, I just
Okay.
be saying it.
Okay, I noticed that like in all the songs. It's hard though, but I was like,
I did it on accident on the first song I ever recorded. I meant to say yeah, and it came out like yeah.
Yeah.
So then they was like, that's kind of cute. Like that's hot.
Yeah, no, I fuck with that.
So now I'm like, all right, I'll put it on there, just low key in the back.
Yeah, for sure, it's turned. So like on the Flame Pen, like what was the process like making that? How long did it take you to make that project?
I threw that thing together.
For real?
I threw that thing together because I'm a perfectionist. So it take me 500 years to do something because I'm like, no, I want to wait until I do this. Or no, I want to wait until I do that. Or no, not. Honestly, I had a whole different like, I already got like the tapes that I want to drop and stuff like that. They already organized. And I had it rearranged completely different. And I was like, nah, I want all this subject matter to go on one thing and whatever.
For sure.
But with that, I was just like, you know what? These are the songs I like the most. I'm going to just toss these together. And I played them in a random order that I thought would sound good. And I just left it like that.
You left it like that. Okay. What would you say your favorite song is off the project?
My favorite song on there, before I was listening to it a lot, was Legend.
Okay.
And then now though, my favorite song is kind of like, I would say Over and
dope.
Ready.
Yeah, Over with. That's definitely
Ready.
like my favorite. Like I listened to that joint by how many times? Like 4 or 5 times. 4 or 5 times like coming in here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, it's like the beat. That joint just caught me. Like I was getting ready earlier playing that joint. Like I was like, okay. But nah, that's a solid project. What type of feedback have you gotten from it? Like
Honestly, everybody is like, I'm actually surprised because I'm like, I can take constructive criticism very well. Like,
sure.
Let me know, you know? And I feel like I was preparing myself like, oh, people not gonna like it or whatever. No, everybody like, yeah, like, and even people that ain't supporting me like publicly, everybody been hitting me up like, yeah, like, yeah.
But, that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying?
They'll support you publicly after
you get, when they feel like everybody else doing it, but they don't want to be the only one, kind of,
Right.
It'd be like that. So it's a new single floating, Recollection. Like
Yes.
what's going on with that? You know what I'm saying? What was the vibe like making that?
Again, I get in these moods, and like I said, I'm more of like a writer. Like the whole freestyle battling thing, that's not really my style. I feel like people make it like, oh, you not a rapper if you not. Nah, that's just not my style.
For sure.
That's not my process. But I write bangers, like, and that's just it. So I felt like with that joint, I just kind of got in one of my moods, and I was just thinking about old friends I used to hang out with, old things that just kind of happened that like you know, that's just kind of where I was, and it just, I came up with
That's
it.
just what happened. Okay,
yeah.
That's what it is. So, what's next for Pretty Bae? Like, you got another project in the works, so you just gonna push this single and see what they do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on dropping music. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to keep on flooding the streets with music. I have so much music. Like, I'm just sitting on a whole bunch of music. And
But how many songs you think you got right now that's unreleased?
Right now, I would say I have like 3 tapes,
Just
three more tapes.
Damn.
Like,
Yeah, so you ready to drop?
no, yeah, I got the music, like,
Yeah.
and I got stuff written. Like, I could just chill out for a while and just keep recording music. Like, I have it, so
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep putting it out, and something gonna stick, and we'll see what happens.
No, for real, you got the talent, you got the material is there. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep pushing full throttle with it, I feel like. I want to thank you, but before we go off here, I want you to look in the camera to the far right there, and let the people know where they can find you on social media.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at noneofyomf. You can find me on iTunes, Pretty Bae, YouTube, Pretty Bae. Everything else is Pretty Bae, and that's Bae, B-A-E, not B-A-Y. Yeah.
Already. Pretty Bae, I appreciate you coming through.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to knock the live performance out. So until next time, we'll make it happen.
All right.
All right.
Sound good.
Hey, many songs, rock the boat, riding big waves. Sick and safe when we found the skeletons of big grave. Fucking new friend, cause the bitches don't know me. Championship runners like Shaq and Kobe. I don't care what happened, but it's